What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Now I'm here at Ferrari Maserati of Central Florida, biggest Ferrari Maserati dealership in the United States right now. We did a tour of this about a couple of months ago when it first opened, and now I have something here special for you guys, a 2021 Maserati Quattroporte S Gransport. $9,000 worth of options, over $123,000 for this car. I want to show it off to you guys because they just got it in, just got it detailed. It's a beautiful spec, so I want to show it off because it's rarely we have Quattroportes on the channel, let alone being able to see one this highly spec'd out. So I'm gonna go over all the details with you guys so you can see what this thing is really made of. Then at the end, you will see the sticker breakdown, so you'll see how much it will cost for you to get your own Quattroporte S in this specific spec. So with that said, let's get right to it. The main star of today's video is this 2021 Quattroporte Gransport. All right, this is the S model, 424 horsepower. We'll get into the engine specs in just a moment, but I want you guys to check out this specific spec because obviously just white Maseratis are just my heart, and I saw this thing and it looked so beautiful, so I want to show it off to you guys so you can see what this 2021 model will look like. Now, stepping off to the side here, there's a couple of things you guys will notice right away. You'll notice that this is a Gransport. So the Gransport model will give you that nice sporty front fascia. All right, this also has the Nerissimo pack, which is Maserati's black pack on it. So you're gonna notice some darkened things along this car as well. To first start off, Bianco paint, all right? Not Bianco Alpi, no specific flake, metal flake or anything in it, just a glossy white, all right? So Bianco glossy white paints. And as we come up front, you'll notice with the Gransport, you get the nice front fascia, all right? Black lip up front here, mesh grille, all right? You have your blades to go with the Gransport as well, with the mesh grille on the sides, all right? Then you have your big grille, wide mouth grille with the Trident up front, which has the level 2 autonomous driving packages in it because it's the fat Trident. So level 2 ADS technology, all stuffed into that Trident. Now you'll notice the new grille for 2021, as we've mentioned before, all right? It has the nice rivets, the nice 3D effect with the matte inserts right there in between those blades. And since this is a Nerissimo package, well, they're gonna be fully black blades. Now you also have the full matrix LED lights for the Quattroporte Gransport. All right, you can see that LED. You can see the refresh rate is flashing. It's not anything with the car, it's just with the camera. But you see the full LEDs for the turn signal there, all right, and the running light, and you'll also see the LED headlight as well there as well. And it's nice and darkened up because of that black package. Now something else you'll notice, well, on the side, the 21-inch Alante forged wheels. These look so good, and this is probably my favorite part about this car. These wheels look so aggressive. They just look like they can dice through anything. They look like a transformer, like something a transformer would rock for their wheels. So 21-inch Alante forged wheels. You have the red caliper with the white script, Brembo brakes as usual. And since this is an S model, which all Quattroportes are either S or SQ4, then you have the drilled rotors, all right? No Quattroporte comes with these standard rotors because there's no Quattroporte that has 345 horsepower like an entry-level Ghibli would or like a Levante. So with that said, drilled rotors, all right, 6-piston Brembo brakes, and then you have the Pirelli P0s per usual for the tires. Now, coming along the side, you'll see those Quattroporte tri-vents there, all right? Those vents are a lot more lavish than you would see on the Ghibli, all right? You have the chrome going all the way around, unlike the Ghibli where it has it on just one side, and it's a little bit more thicker, more prominent, more 3D, more lavish. Now, you also have the Quattroporte Gransport badge there as well because this is a Gransport, so you will see that Gransport badge there as well. And since it's a Gransport, you get the black mirror caps. Now you'll also get that with the Nerissimo package as well. Same with the door handles. Since this is a Gransport, you get body match door handles instead of the chrome. Now for the Nerissimo package or a Gransport package, the black window moldings going along as well. And every Quattroporte does come with a sunroof. Then we come along to the side and you'll see that darkened Trident right there on the side. Now I'm very excited to see the new Trident that's showing up on the newer Maserati models. So we have to appreciate that while it's still here. And then the new boomerang tails, all right? Those look phenomenal. You'll see those illuminated pretty shortly, but the boomerang tails for 2021 just steps up the game. The LED technology in it, it looks so good. And if you guys haven't seen my video of these at night, check them out. It looks so awesome. S badge because it lets you know which Quattroporte model it is. Maserati insignia, which is also darkened, all right, because of that Nerissimo package, and the Quattroporte badge, which is also darkened because of that Nerissimo package. So honeycomb grille surround over the darkening exhaust tips that comes with that Nerissimo package. This is part of the Gransport, this is part of Nerissimo, all right, and then part of the Gransport is the gloss black rear diffuser, all right, so you get that as part of that Gransport package. And then on this side, you'll also see the same honeycomb grille over the dark exhaust tips. We'll hear that in just a moment, get a quick cold start for you guys. But again, it looks so aggressive. And we'll step back so you can kind of see it from this angle here. Man, that looks so good, doesn't it? I love the look of this thing. All right, so looking at it from all angles here, it looks pretty good, right? I mean, this whole package setup is just incredible. And sorry about all the noise. We are right by the highway there, so it's a lot going on. But just check this thing out. As far as the exterior goes, it's just, I love this spec. This is a great spec setup. It's very, chill under the radar because it has Nero interior, which we'll get to in just a second. But let's pop the hood and let's go in the trunk first before we check out inside. Now we're under the hood, the engine that we're all familiar with. That twin turbo 3-liter V6 that pumps out 424 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. That puts this rear-wheel drive Quattroporte S at a 0 to 60 in 5 seconds flat with a top speed of 179 miles per hour. Now this is going away pretty soon here. When they redevelop everything, Maserati is going to start making their own engines. This is obviously derived from Ferrari. They make these engines. They're in partnership with Maserati for these. But that tie is going away, and Maserati has shown us what they can do with engines with the new MC20. Now they have a lot more coming out, like the Grecale SUV, stuff like the new Gran Turismo and Gran Cabrio, stuff like the MC20 electric version. I mean, a lot is coming from Maserati, so I'm very excited to see what this is going to be replaced with when the new Quattroporte comes out, which is scheduled for 2023, which means we'll see it by the end of next year, maybe in the beginning of next year, who knows? But you have to appreciate this while it lasts. So with that said, let's hear it. Now we do have the standard key fob that you guys are used to, that you've been used to for 2014, to unlock, lock, open the trunk, and remote start the car. But I figured we just do this the fun way, right? All right, so we're gonna do the kick sensor. Obviously, since this has that, you're gonna kick your foot down the middle, and it's going to open the trunk lid on motion out. All right, so motion out. Did not work the first time. Let's try it again. Go a bit deeper in there. Still did not work. Let's try it one more time. Third time's the charm. There we go. All right, so I was a little bit off on my placement, but to get in the trunk is just so much easier. And then you do have your trunk close and trunk close and lock here as well. You can easily just press the button there to open it, or you can use the key fob or a button inside. So there's plenty of ways to open up this trunk. All right, now there's a lot of stuff in here, and this is part of a package. I'm going to tell you guys the price of this package once we get to the sticker. But there is, look at this trunk. This is all stuff that comes with the car, new. So we're trying to go over some of this. You do have a first aid kit, Maserati first aid kit sitting here. All right, I believe this is the Maserati battery. Yep, battery charger right there, trickle charger. All right, I thought that's what that was. Then this is that new thing that Maserati does for 2021, where they give you a model car setup. All right, so you have a whole box with like a presentation of the second key, keychains, a model car. It's just awesome how they did the presentation for this. And I did a full video on this, so make sure you check it out on what comes with the 2021 Maserati lineup. So that's what that is there. You have your front plate kit, all right? So you don't need front plates here in Florida, but if you need to mount a front plate, you do have that. You have ashtrays there, all right? So the Maserati ashtrays. Then you have, which looks like a car cover. Yeah, look at that. Got a Maserati Quattroporte car cover in here. It's pretty heavy, all right? You have your cargo net here. This is like a surprise box, like, opening up Christmas gifts and just getting a bundle of things. This is awesome. And then right here, your Maserati cargo mat, just covering everything else up. And back there are your floor mats as well. So there's a lot here. Now, I'm not gonna be able to get under here, I don't think, hold on. Yeah, it's a lot under here. But if I were to lift it up, you see your battery in the back and your spare tire with tools. All right, all that is tucked away in the back of the, or under the back in the trunk there. So with that said, you guys have seen it before, but just to let you know, it is down there. It's just gonna be hard for me to get over like 30 things in order to get to it. But you guys will be able to see what all this costs once we get to the sticker price. Before we walk in, per usual, we will have the windows slide down a little bit because this is a pillarless design. So you close it, you see the windows will go up. All right, it's a nice little look, nice little touch. And then you'll notice that the dual pane glass windows will help you out when it comes to sound deadening. You also have a, hinge-free design where this hinge will go wherever you want it to go, wherever you place it. There's no preset hinge. So you can place that thing wherever you like in order to get out or get in the vehicle. Now, when you go inside, you'll see this great Nero and Rosso interior. Now, the Rosso comes in the stitching. It's a nice little subtle touch. Nero is throughout this thing. Nero leather, black leather, all right? So, look at the Gransport seats. Natural drill leather seats. This is an option, and this is an expensive option at that. So we'll go over the price of these seats in a moment as well. Beautiful, comfortable seats, heated and ventilated. Now, if we step inside, we'll see all the great things we're used to for the Quattroporte models, like the sport steering wheel that you see here. All right, perforated leather on the sides. You also have the nice aluminum paddle shifters. All right, you have the big trident right there in the center, and you have the nice little aluminum trim going along the sides. All right, if you go right here to the door panel, you'll see that you have black leather all throughout, Rosso stitching as we talked about. Put it a little bit closer, you'll see that black piano wood trim, chrome trim as well with the door handle, very nicely integrated. Chrome trim around the seat memory as well, and then your window switches and door controls with that there. Harman Kardon speaker right there on the bottom, and that Maserati side still aluminum plate. Underneath, you'll also see the aluminum Maserati pedals as well. And if you look a little bit closer down here, you'll see that that's a button to adjust the pedals. So if I wanted to bring the pedals closer to me, I can do that. Or if I want to bring them further away, you guys probably can't see it, but they're going further away and bringing them closer to me. So you can do your adjustments for your pedals right there with this little button. That is an option. Beautiful part about being a Ferrari dealership here as well is you get to see stuff like that. Just F8 Tributos just going along. That's not an SF90, is it? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that out. I thought that was an F8. I think that's an F8. If it's an SF90, I gotta go see it. But all right, back to the equation here again, because you get distracted with beautiful artwork driving around like this. All right, 10.1-inch Maserati MIA system. See the big piano wood slab, all right, gloss black going all the way across to the other side here with the Quattroporte signature right there. All right, leather dash up top, Rosso stitching all the way across, chrome going all the way across the HVAC vents into the clock, over to the new Speedos. I mean, you guys have seen the new odometer look as well. I'm not gonna go over it too much, but as you guys can tell, the gauges have changed, all right, to an aluminum look. You also have the new TFT screen with the new graphics. Everything is just phenomenal. Now, I've gone over this before. I've gone over this MIA system before as well. So I'm just gonna briefly show it off really quickly. What I really want to do is show off the 360 camera, but this thing is flawless. I mean, flawless. Love it so much. Maybe I'm biased, I'm not sure, but I just love what Maserati did with this. Now, surround view camera, how well can you guys see that? 360 real-time views. You can see what's around me at the moment. You can see my backpack right there. All right, so you have every kind of view you need. All right, full back view with the backpack there. All right, you have your full front view, and you can see that beautiful Ghibli there, and you have the front with 360 overhead. This is a beautiful system, a beautiful screen, and it works how you want it to work. But yes, MIA system, watch my full video on that. HVAC vents right here underneath. All right, if you push this down, you'll also have a wireless charger here. This does have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Well, I can't speak. Wireless CarPlay and Android Auto for this. That's new for this year. Wireless charger, that's new for this year. USB-C plug-in, that's new for this year. And your aux cable is there as well. All right. You also have the beautiful cup holders here with this big slab of black piano wood trim. All right. Looks incredible when it's clean. You have 8-speed. All right. So if you want to move it into drive and then go over, then you will put it into manual mode. Park is at the top with reverse and neutral. All right, traction off mode. All right, hold that down for about 3 seconds and your traction control is gone. Start stop button there for your auto start stop. Ice, which is increased efficiency, best for fuel economy there. Sport opens up those valves where we get that beautiful Maserati sound, and your active dampers where you can soften the dampers there. You have your browsing enter, all right, with mute and for your radio controls and for your MIA system there. Just an easy dial to be able to use this system in case you don't want to put fingerprints on the touchscreen, and your parking brake there for the electric parking brake. Now you also have a little bit of extra storage right here. Nothing there but storage. There's no plugins, nothing, just something for you to put something in. And then that split armrest, very famous armrest from Maserati, with the cup holders and where you have the toggle switch to let AC inside of this thing to keep your espressos cold. I feel like we never go over the glove box. It has chrome handle, so yeah, there's that. And then, you know, 2 shelves, that's pretty much it. That's probably why we never go over it. You have Alcantara pillars and headliner all throughout this thing. And again, all of these come with sunroofs, but no panoramic roof in the back, all right? So it's beautiful Alcantara lining this whole thing, but no panoramic roof. And then you have all of your controls here up top. Let's see if we can get that to kind of focus in. There we go. All right, so now you can see your trunk release there, SOS for your sunroof, your parking brakes there. Sorry, not parking brake, parking sensors there. All right, your dome light, everything there, floodlight. You have what's that? Your garage control, home link. Your garage control, home link for your garage doors, so you can program 3 of them there. It's nice how they have all this set up. But yeah, this is pretty much the inside. We'll go to the back, just check it out really quick, but you guys are pretty used to this, but I had to show it off. And what you also don't normally see right away is the new seat controls for 2021, where it gives the gloss black inserts and the aluminum surrounds. It's just a nice little touch to add to that luxury, to add to the aluminum trims and everything that comes with it. Now let's not forget about the soft closed doors. If I don't want to close that thing all the way myself, hey, the car will do it for me. That is standard for the 2021 models, and you'll see a lot of the same things in the rear here that you would normally see up front. I mean, same flavors, HVAC vents, all right, gloss black trim. Back here you have your center feed through. You know these seats will fold down 60-40 split. All right, you also have your cup holders here, so I'll press that, and this is a little janky, but it does the trick. The way it opens is just kind of weird. I wish it was just automatically open. And then inside of here, yes, you do have charging, all right, USB right there, and a 12 volt as well with some extra storage, so that is also nice. Now with that said, you do have the same kind of sport bucket seats here, all right, same naturally drilled leather, perforated leather, all right. And then you're going to go to the door here. You'll notice that you should have the same Harman Kardon setup for the speakers. All right, same gloss black piano wood trim, chrome, red stitching, Russell stitching, Nero, leather everywhere. It just looks so good. Just very flush, very simple, very clean, and that's pretty much the back of this thing. I mean, you can sit 5 comfortably. You can enjoy your time back here. You can enjoy that twin turbo V6 and the fuel economy. Can't forget that. So premium fuel only, obviously. And with this, you're looking at a combined total city and highway of 19 miles per gallon. I know not a lot. 16 city, 27 highway. It is what it is because this is a twin turbo V6. This is a Maserati. You're gonna drive this spiritedly, so it may be even lower than that, but you do have things like ice mode that will help increase your fuel economy, and especially with cruise control. But with that said, that's your fuel economy. Last but not least, let's check out the sticker price of this 2021 Quattroporte as Gransport. Now, Bianco color paint, all right, the interior, Nero and Rosso, and your MSRP starts at $111,890 to begin, no options. After your additional options, you're looking at a total price of $123,199. Now that's after a $1,695 destination charge and $300 preparation and delivery, all right? So that's your added cost onto that $111. Here's your options. So let's start with the power foot pedals that I showed you, where you can adjust those foot pedals to come closer or go further away from you, $400. The Nurissimo Blackout Pack, $1,100. Those full natural leather drilled seats, $4,100. That is our biggest option on this car. And then your 21-inch forged Alante dark wheels, $3,000. Now you also have the accessories package that was in the trunk, the QP accessories. All right, your indoor car cover, first aid roadside kit, battery conditioner and charger, QP luggage compartment mat, and QP luggage compartment net. $714. All right, so that is your additional options. That is what makes this Quattroporte this Quattroporte. Now, let's go to the standard stuff because I want you to see everything that this comes with right off the bat. So I'm gonna go over this very slowly as far as the camera work. You guys don't wanna hear me say every one of these individually. But this is everything that comes standard with this car. So if you like this masterpiece of a Quattroporte, you can option one out yourself just by looking at these options and checking off these boxes when you go to spec your own. But what do you guys think? I'm gonna go over this one more time really slowly so you can see them. Comes with a lot standard with the Quattroporte. And yeah, it is a great place to be. Tons of leg room, great for passengers. Really, it's just a beautiful car overall. And I love to see something like this out on the road. Let me know what you guys think though. Now, the sun is not gonna help me out here, but per usual, I like to show you guys illumination, whatever you guys wanna say, of the headlights and taillights. So here it is. All right, like I said, those full matrix LEDs. All right, you have the full LED headlight. You have the switchback LED turn signal there, all right, and the running light as well going together. Look phenomenal, per usual. You have the amber turn signal right here in the side mirror. Looks good, per usual. And then once we go to the back, you'll see that beautiful boomerang tail illuminated with the turn signal. It just looks super cool. I love it. Man, this is clean. All right, guys, so what did you think about the Quattroporte S Gransport for 2021? Let me know, is it worth the $123,000 plus price tag? With that said, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a thumbs up will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on this 2021 Maserati Quattroporte S Gransport. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down below where I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo, just in case you guys want to donate $1 or $2 to the channel. You can also help support by checking out the Ron's Rides merch, where you can get t-shirts, stickers, hoodies, everything Ron's Rides. And I'm also on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. See everything I'm posting, Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo, that you don't want to miss. With that said, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click that notification bell so you won't miss one video. With that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rides video. Peace.